Interesting.
So let's touch on the King of the Ring, and then we'll show some highlights for the rest of the night. So, if everybody was wondering what's going on with the King of the Ring, so here's what Mr. Dave Meltzer had to say. Additional details regarding the event have been revealed from Dave Meltzer. Here is the following. The finals of the event will take place on September 15th at the Clash of the Champions pay-per-view. So, if everybody was wondering when we will see the finals, it will happen at the Clash of the Champions. The bracket was released earlier actually it was yesterday, I believe. The bracket was finally
Yeah.
released. And if it's a little bit blurry, I'm sorry. This is the way the picture turned out. So this is how the first round goes. We have Cesaro taking on Samoa Joe. Ricochet taking on Drew McIntyre. Cedric Alexander taking on Sami Zayn. The Miz taking on Baron Corbin. Over on the SmackDown side, we have Kevin Owens taking on Elias. Ali taking on Buddy Murphy. Chad Gable taking on Shelton Benjamin. And Apollo
Should be a good match.
Crews taking on Andrade. So, Dave, after the bracket was released, which match are you most excited to see?
Man, there's some really good ones on here. There really are. I mean, man. But me personally, for being that wrestling fan, like like the amateur style wrestling, I gotta go. I'm really excited to see Chad Gable and Benjamin, which I'm sure Ali and Murphy will be great. What a lot of people are really looking forward to, I think, is Ali and Buddy Murphy. For me, it's Gable and Benjamin. At least on the SmackDown side. Raw side, I'm sure Ricochet and McIntyre will be really good as well too, and Joe and Cesaro should be great. But right now, SmackDown to me has a more interesting matchups.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the first round, and we're gonna give our predictions for the
What about you?
first round matches. My match that I'm most looking forward to is definitely Ali and Buddy Murphy. Of course, Gable and Benjamin will tear it down. I'm curious to see how they book Samoa Joe and Cesaro, though.
Yeah.
Especially seeing the next competitors who they would face if who won. Funny little story. I saw someone tweet out saying that they said that maybe Cesaro and Samoa Joe go like a count out and both of them get eliminated, and Drew McIntyre wins and gets all the way to the semifinals. But we'll see what happens there. So let's go through every match and predict who we think will win. So we got Cesaro, Samoa Joe. This match will be happening this Monday night. Dave, who do you have winning Cesaro versus Samoa Joe?
As much as I would love to say Joe, he just can't see. He's on a 2-day win streak, I know, but I think it's going to end. I think Cesaro advances.
All right, so you have Cesaro moving on to the next round. Ricochet, Drew, Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna go Cesaro as well. I'm gonna say Cesaro also defeats Samoa Joe. Everybody in the chat room, give your predictions as well. Adam Bomb says Cesaro, Ricochet, Alexander, Corbin, Elias, Ali, Gable, Andrade. Okay. Ricochet, McIntyre, Dave. Who do you have advancing to the next round?
I'm going to say Ricochet because they want to do that match against Cesaro Ricochet because they have such great chemistry. I think Ricochet advances over McIntyre.
Okay, so in the next round you have Cesaro taking on Ricochet. I'm going to go Drew McIntyre defeats Ricochet, so I'll have Cesaro taking on Drew McIntyre. That's a match that I think will still be really good as well. Cedric Alexander takes on Sami Zayn. Who do you have advancing to the next round?
I got Alexander.
All right, you have Alexander. I'm going to go Sami Zayn. Moves on to the next round.
Good. I hope he can't win a match. I hope he can.
Defeats Cedric Alexander. Truth and Loyalty says Cedric. Ganicus says Joe, Drew, Zayn, and Corbin. Alice says Drew. Steven says Joe. Jody says Samoa Joe. A lot of people picking Joe. That's pretty good. That's good.
I hope so.
Last but not least, probably the least match that I'm looking forward to seeing is The Miz taking on Baron Corbin. We haven't seen Baron Corbin in quite some time. I wonder how long that'll last until the King of the Ring match. But who do you got, Dave? Baron Corbin or The Miz?
Corbin.
All right, so you have Corbin taking on Cedric Alexander and Cesaro taking on Ricochet. I'm going to go The Miz, and it'll be Sami Zayn taking on The Miz in the next round. A lot of people picking Corbin as well. Let's move.
Yeah, that'd be the most least interesting match on your card. Sorry, Zayn versus The Miz. I think no one would care for that.
Gainicus says Owens, Buddy, Gable, and Andrade in the next round. All right, and it's on the SmackDown side. Legends Fed says Miz will win. All right, so we go to the SmackDown side. We have Kevin Owens in the first round taking on Elias. This match will also happen this Tuesday night on SmackDown Live. Dave, who do you have winning, Kevin Owens or Elias?
Elias, because of outside interference. Because I think Elias is going to win because of Shane McMahon.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you on that. I think Kevin Owens loses because of because of Shane McMahon outside of interference. So Elias will move on to the next round. Ali taking on Buddy Murphy, the match that has everyone excited about. Dave, who do you have winning, Ali or Buddy Murphy?
This is a tough one because they could go either way. We haven't seen Ali on TV at all. We know this match ain't happening this week because Buddy Murphy's taking on Daniel Bryan. But yeah, I think it depends how this match goes. If they're turning Buddy face, I guess I'll say Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy versus Elias. I guess I'll go there, sir.
Okay, they really seem to be pushing Buddy Murphy at the moment. It wouldn't surprise me to see if he goes really far in the tournament. But I'm going to go Ali defeating Buddy Murphy, maybe because of Daniel Bryan, depending on how, seeing how this feud goes. Maybe Buddy Murphy gets, gets hurt or something because of Daniel Bryan or Rowan. I'm going to go Ali takes on Elias in the next round. Chad Gable taking on Shelton Benjamin. Dave, who do you have winning this match?
I got Gable.
I'm going to agree with you. Gable defeats Shelton Benjamin as well. And last but not least, we have Andrade and Apollo Crews. Who do you got?
Andrade.
Man, imagine Andrade and Andrade and Chad Gable. Oh my god.
That's gonna be a classic right there, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. So I agree with you on that.
You want to continue or you want to wait?
Let's wait and see how our predictions do. So right now, to go
over leave it
one more time. Yes, one more time. Dave has Cesaro, Ricochet, Cedric Alexander, and Baron Corbin. I have Samoa Joe. No, I have Cesaro, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, and The Miz. On the SmackDown side, Dave has Elias, Buddy Murphy, Chad Gable, and Andrade. And I have Elias, Ali, Chad Gable, and Andrade. So let's see how our predictions pair to what we said tonight next weekend when we go over the recap and go over the next round of matches. Oh, no, that won't be for a while. So we'll go over and see how these the first 4 matches go on Monday night, Raw and SmackDown. That should be fun as well. So, hey.